It is Magnificent Wednesday. Yes, it's not too late. It's just half of the day, and I wanted to get a sense of how my viewers are doing thus far. Yes, and thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Mollie's TSA. Have your day been just crazy busy like mine? Mine has been and continues to be packed with meetings, and my head probably moving like a gig at the moment, but I'm trying to pace myself. And for a split second I was like, no, you gotta stop. You just gotta stop. And so here am I, pausing for a moment again, because I did it this morning, and I'm pausing for a moment again to share with my viewers how great God is. God is an on-time God. Have you ever had so many things to get done with limited resources, and you're saying to yourself, how am I going to complete all that needs to get done with such limited resources? And then God just oh God just there right on the spot, and he just demonstrated that, guess what, I'm still God. And every piece of puzzle just put together, and where the resources were lacking, you have no adequate resource where you can now complete the task. Yes, that's what happened to me. And that's why it pays to serve God. It truly pays to serve God, and it truly pays to have faith, to trust the Supreme Being, to trust that no matter what, we might be in our downtime for a moment, but it's not our final destination, because God has greater plans for us, and He is not going to see His children suffer. And so on this magnificent Wednesday, I want to remind someone that your current situation is not your final destination. And we must remember to always trust God. Trust Him even in our low periods. Trust Him in our high periods. And just remember that God will never leave us nor forsake us. That He is still the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He's still the God of Daniel. He's still the same God that delivered the children of Israel out of bondage. And He will also deliver you. Just trust God and trust the process and believe, because faith without works is dead. And we can't say we trust God when we don't have faith. We need to stop worrying, which includes myself. And we need to believe more in God, knowing that He will see us through. Because when you're there worrying, how am I going to get this done? And for that moment when you stop and you start to reflect and say, guess what? Why am I worrying? Who is God? He just shows up, because He is just God. And He doesn't need anyone to be God, but we need God in order to survive. So let us continue to trust God and to believe that He will see us through and He will be there for us. And I just want you all to remember and to continue to enjoy the day. And thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Mollie's TSA. Think it, speak it, and act. Do have yourself a blessed day.